Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's our Friday Q&A live that we try to do every week. Depending on my travel schedule, we have a really special prayer collective call that's happening today. So we were just testing out some equipment and wish I could have been here sooner, but I'm really happy to be here with you now. Every Friday, I take a question that comes in through our comment feeds or in the Sophia Code app, and that's where I'm going to be heading in about 10 minutes. I'm going to head over to the Sophia Code app for our weekly membership live stream where I take a lot more questions. I'm actually really excited about today's questions. We've got some good ones. It seems as though every week our questions get more in depth and our community seems to be coming out of its shell, and that is really exciting. So welcome. If you'd like to introduce yourself on the chat, feel free to share where you're watching live from, what city or country you are watching today's broadcast from. And if you're watching on the replay, thanks for clicking that like button, everyone, and also introducing yourself in the comment feed on the replay. So today's question comes in from Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. I want to thank you for your question. My team passed this along to me, and so I want to answer your question today. Stephanie asks, how can I cope? Stephanie asks, how can I cope with relationships in my life that are ending with every step that I take into more of my authentic self? I know that I'm meant to show up for myself when no one else does, but I find it hard to do so when my heart hurts from the pain of rejection and abandonment. I think we can all relate to this question. Have you ever had this experience where you started to change so much that you became a completely new person, but better yet said, you became so much more of your true self that it was as though you were a different person, but it's actually the journey of becoming more of you. Feel free to share in the chat if you can relate to Stephanie's question, whether on the live or in the replay, because when we share our experience, we're normalizing how painful the human journey can feel sometimes, and we're not alone in that pain, and we're not alone in those experiences, those growth experiences, and that we can actually come through the other side because we understand that everyone goes through these painful bumps in the road along our evolutionary journey. So Stephanie, you're getting a lot of support in the chat right now as far as other individuals in our community sharing that they can absolutely relate to your question. So for those of you who are just joining live, I'm going to read this question again, just one more time. So Stephanie asks, how can I cope with relationships in my life that are ending the more that I step into my authentic self? I know that I'm meant to show up for myself when no one else does, but I find it hard to do so when my heart hurts from the pain of rejection and abandonment. So, Stephanie, I'd love to answer your question now. This is why we teach, and we have so many resources in the Sophia Code Mystery School this is why we share about the importance of listening to your spiritual guides and receiving the comfort and support from your spiritual guides, from your guardian angels, from the ascended masters, because they're never going to abandon you, and they're never going to judge you for becoming more of yourself. They're only ever going to celebrate your choice to become more authentic, more genuine. And they're also going to guide you as you heal, as you solidify in your next authentic chapter of who you are. They're going to guide you to other individuals that want you to be you, that want you to be more of your true self, who would never walk away from you from being your true self, who are actually here to support your most authentic embodiment. So that's just part of the journey of spiritual awakening. We discover that many people in our life are there for a chapter or a season. Sometimes they're there for a very important reason. and it's simply to catalyze change. Sometimes people walk together for years, and then that soul contract is complete. It feels a little harsh, that life is like this, but there's actually quite a perfection to it. Because at every at every stage of your journey, for every chapter of your journey, you get to see what kind of souls you're resonating with based on your own inner growth and personal development. You get to see that the people, hopefully, that you're choosing to grow with want to grow with you. And if they can't grow as much as you're growing, that there's other people waiting up ahead on the road to greet you in your new that new chapter of your life. So is it painful? Absolutely. But you can always call upon the ascended masters, your higher self, your spiritual guides, and the love of God to fill you, body, heart, and mind, with the comfort that you deserve to feel as you are creating clear, emotionally safe, sovereign space for the right people to come in and enjoy your life with. And what I find is that in that in-between place, when there aren't the people there, the relationships there that you would hope could be there, that it's a period of time where you're being asked to deeply cultivate your relationship with yourself. Because our best relationships come from when we've really created an authentic relationship with our own heart. You can't expect other people to know how to love you if you're not loving your own heart. Because if you don't even know how to love your heart, how could you expect others to love their heart? Does this resonate for you, angels? Feel free to share in the chat how this is landing for you. What else do you think we should share with Stephanie? Feel free to share your thoughts here in the comments or in the replay comments. And remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because there's a wealth of spiritual resources and information here for our community, and your likes and your subscription really make a difference in sharing this work with others. So Julie is sharing in the chat, I have experienced this again and again. Julie is one of our certified Sophia Circle leaders, letting people go and letting in new energy. Deeper connections happen in after the space has been liberated. Thank you, KR, for this amazing response. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. Wonderful to have you here today. Donna Wesley is sharing, it's landed. And Donna is actually going to be with us for the Heaven on Earth Prayer Collective, which is starting in 1 hour. Have you signed up for our free Heaven on Earth Prayer Collective? It happens every month. It's our free ministerial offering sponsored by the Sophia Code Foundation. And today we'll be praying for hearts and lives worldwide that are, either being impacted by what's happening in the Middle East, but this warmongering impacts the whole world. So we'll be connecting our hearts with the Ascended Masters to pray for world peace. And I've got my Joan of Arc pendant on and my white buffalo necklace on to be a part of the prayer. Just really helping me anchor that true sort of truth I feel so deeply needed at this time. And there's a lot of really deep prayers that are going to come through. So I hope you can join us in a half hour. I'm going to head over to the Sophia Code app now to go deeper with Q&A with our beautiful members. And if you'd like to learn more, you can download the Sophia Code app for free on Google Play for your Android or an Apple app for your iPhone. And there's a free community forum. There's free replays of the prayer collective. There's articles, and when you join for a very, very generous price of the Path of the Initiate membership, which is very affordable, we have an unbelievable amount of live content, and we also keep all of our mystery school curriculums, which are quite extensive, in the Sophia Code app as well. So happy to be with you here live on YouTube. Please feel free to join us on our live Zoom call for the Heaven on Earth Prayer Collective starting in a half hour. You can get call-in details when you sign up at my website, kaiara.com. Mwah! Love you all so much. Thanks for being here today. Take good care of your hearts And remember, as one chapter closes and you're waiting for the new chapter to begin, the in-between place doesn't mean the good stuff ain't coming. It just means you're getting ready to receive it. Thanks, Stephanie, for a great question. Thanks for your comments, likes, and for subscribing to Kaia Official. We'll see you all in the Sophia Code app. Namaste.